But here we are. Here we are. Another live truck live. I used to do those back in the day. I would do videos from my truck, I guess. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did a couple truck lives. I don't remember. I've been on YouTube for quite a while. I'm pretty sure I've been on YouTube since like 2017 ish. Teresa, first one in the house. What's going on? Good afternoon. Good morning. Good whenever. Yeah, it's 2:30 on the East Coast. Seems like every time I go live, I'm in the same spot, backed up to the wood pile. So we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this this safety meeting packed up here. Gypsy Soul, what's up, Michigan? And then I'm gonna get into my $100 military surplus haul today. 98.23 to be exact, I think was the total number. But it was a gift certificate back from Christmas. And it's a very small store, 2 towns over. It takes like 40 minutes to get there. So I had a super lazy morning. I don't think I got up and going and washing my arse until like 10:30 or something. I was just kind of chilling, watching some programs on the television, rotting my brain, drinking coffee. And so yeah, I went and got. I had some money that was owed to me, so I went and picked up the money. I went to get diesel fuel for my truck, which surprisingly, the only 2 gas stations, whatever, in my town that carry diesel fuel, they were both out of fuel. They had gas but no diesel. So I had to go. Well, then I had enough because I don't run this thing very low. I rarely do I let it get to a half a tank, which is what it was pretty much at today. I put in 21 gallons on a 40-gallon tank. So I got it super cheap, 2 towns over, kind of on a main drag-ish. But it was very odd for the 2 stations both to be out. What up, fish sticks? So then I came home, put wood in the stove, shitty wood, and now I got to get some better wood in. We're like, well, I don't know. I should put this temperature thing on the outside of the truck so I can see what the outside temps are, but I have it in here so I always see what it is in the morning time. So this morning when I came out here, it was 22 degrees. Now I think we're like mid 40s. In and out sun, which go figure, yesterday we had no sun and there were those white things all across the sky. I'm not really sure what we call them. Expanding clouds or something like that, because now today it's like cloudy and shitty. Doesn't make any sense. So I haven't been to the surplus store in probably 6 months. 50 in Ohio. Nice. Probably five, I'd say 5 months, a solid 5 months. I try to go there 2 or 3 times a year, pick up a few things, and it's just a cool store. So I noticed prices went up very slightly. Like They went up 25 cents on one particular item, like 35 or 50 cents on a couple other items that I remember. So, all right, let's get into what I got. First two things that I got for $100. Mountain House. I got chicken and dumplings. And I got chicken teriyaki. $10.85 for one of them. $10.85 for a piece for the two of them, right? This one is 36 grams of protein per pouch. And this one is 11 per serving. And there's 2 servings, so 22. I should have looked at the protein content because I probably would have got 2 chicken and dumplings for protein. So we got 2 of those, right? Should I show you the little stuff first or the big stuff? We'll go with little stuff. Now, keep in mind, I have a lot of this stuff, but I was trying to spend $100. That wasn't mine, a free $100 type deal. So there was no like big item purchases, but just added on stuff to what I already have. So I saw this, which was kind of cool. It's made in the United States, weighs less than an ounce, all weather, one hand, fire starter, ferro rod type deal. Pretty not bad. I've got plenty of them, but why not have another one? Throw it in the bag, throw it in the center console, throw it in the day pack. Actually, I'll probably throw this in the pack that's in the truck that I bring to work every day because all I have is a Bic lighter in there. So we got a little ferro rod, right? Pretty not bad. Got another canteen with the holder. They didn't have canteen cups. I was kind of disappointed. The lady actually came from behind the counter and helped me search on a couple of shelves because she swore that she had a couple of them, but they were out of them. So I'll have to keep my eye out. Every canteen that I have has a canteen cup in it. If you don't have a canteen cup with your canteen, what are you doing? I guess unless you're carrying a metal water bottle or container with you at all times, what are you doing? So, new pouch with the old school Molly. Not a fan of this stuff, but it is what it is. And a new bottle. This is one of the things that went up. These were $5.50 for a while, and it's up to $5.75. Most of the ones that I have are green. This one is black. It was the only one they had. Literally, the only one they had. So what do we got? $5.75 and $10.50. What up, Jane? And I like these little. It even says U.S. on the front. I think these are actual U.S. These are actually U.S. issued pouches, I do believe. I don't know if they're leftovers or what the deal is. There's no tags on them whatsoever. But they have these little pouches on the front that I like to put a Bic lighter and water purifying tablets in those little front pouches. It will fit. Those 2 items will fit in that pouch, FYI. The next item, y'all are gonna laugh at me. I laughed at myself, but I thought it was a good thing to have because it wasn't really my money. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna buy one of these on a bigger scale with my own money. But I got this one because it wasn't my money. I got a 3-in-1 defense spray, pepper spray. Pepper spray and CS military gas with UV marking dye. 25 bursts, 15 grams of it. So I guess why not? Right? Why not? It was $10. #1 brand used by police. These things have expiration dates on them. They actually had one bigger can of pepper gel that I was going to buy, but it was expired. This one is good till 29. So I got 3 years on this one. So not a bad thing to have, I guess, right? Sure. And the last 2 items, it's the same item. So I'll show you both, but I'm just going to take out one. Are these little fold-up shovels, the little military ones. She had literally sold the full-sized one to the customer that was in there right before me, because I wanted a full-size one with the rubber case, and so bad timing. But I got 2 of these little ones, orange and black. I might paint it green. I might keep it orange. I don't know. Probably put one in the pack, one in the toolbox of the truck maybe, or under the seat or something like that. And these were $15 each. So pretty not bad. Pretty not bad. Like I said, it came to like 98 something. So I just told her I didn't want the $2 and change from in the gift card. So whatever. So there's 1, and there's 2. I thought these were pretty cool. Even if you use it once, better to need it or not need it and have it and not need it. So even if it only works one time for that one situation, the $15 was worth it. So not bad, not bad. I like going to that store. They got all kinds of stuff in there. It's not just military stuff. They have a small camping section. They have a boot section, which I saw a pair of boots in there that I kind of want to try on at another time. I don't have the money for that. They have like a clothing section. Good Lord, fellas. Not my fellas, other fellas. They've got a clothing section with work clothes and military clothes, your BDUs and your shirts, and they got, a lot of Carhartt shit. Unfortunately, they have a lot of Carhartt stuff. And I was checking out a pair of pants that were fleece lined and like logger pants, double stitched front, and they were really nice pants for a fair price. But they were Carhartts, and even with somebody else's money, I couldn't allow myself to buy them. And they were in OD green, which, if y'all know me, I am a big fan of the OD green. The seats, the bag, my hats. I like green. So set your standards by where you spend your dollars, I guess. Nobody knows who the fuck I am. I ain't a nobody. But I'll speak with my dollar and how I spend it and won't spend it. Apparently nobody knows I'm live, and I did not turn my phone to vibrate like that. Backwoods, what up? Nice little haul. It was a nice little haul, like I said, for a gift certificate, and not really needing anything, but having in mind what I could add, to what I already have. Not that I really need to do that when I'm potentially in the process of moving here pretty quick. But the items that I got, you can always use in multiple scenarios. So I feel like $100 should have gotten me more, but at the same time, I feel like the stuff that I got will pay for itself for what its value was. If that makes any sense. But that'd be about it, I guess. I gotta get some firewood. I'm gonna go get me something to eat after I bring in firewood, and probably just chill for the rest of the day. Like it's pretty nice out, Like I said, it's in the upper 40s, but there's still snow everywhere on the ground, so it's not like I can do anything out in the yard type deal, and I don't feel like hanging out in my shed. But I might get a fire going in there, kind of hang out, maybe organize, pack up some tools type deal. I got my new shop vac. Maybe I'll shop vac out my truck and get that kind of stuff going. Rain all day there, like an inch. Holy cow, that's a lot of rain. We were supposed to be all in the clear, and then on the news this morning, they're saying that we're going to get some snow Sunday into Monday. I don't think very much, just enough to kind of screw things up. Of course, I scheduled a very technical tree job for Monday, so hopefully it's not too much snow and it doesn't screw things up too bad. Because I'm a little stressed out about this thing. It's basic logistics is it's like a 32-inch tree that that uprooted and went across the driveway about 40 feet up in the air, hung up in another tree on the other side of the driveway, and it's got like 2 or 3 solid pressure points where it's hung up in that other tree. Customer doesn't want that tree damaged at all, which I told them that's going to be very difficult to manage, but I will do my best. And can't damage the driveway. So there's I'm confident in what I do, but the stress and the pre-thought of going into the job in my mind, in my theory, is what has kept me from doing property damage in the past and potentially in the future, because I think about it from 77 different angles and different ways of this that could happen, and try to compartmentalize those into 2 or 3 safety precautions before dismantling the tree. Does that make sense? I sure hope it does, because that was the best damn English that I could come up with. I have a very good track record in the business of not fucking shit up, to put it plain and simple. I don't destroy property. I don't break driveways. I don't break shit. Cool. If that's how you think, that is how you think. That's not my channel. Don't spam the chat with your religious shit. Please and thank you. That was the one nice warning. But other than that, probably maybe do some laundry, but I'm just gonna chill. Gonna chill. Keep the fire going. Probably run the vacuum and call it a day. And I must be all right. Get rid of this guy. The 114, you're out of here, Jack. Bye, Felicia. Please and thank you. Backwards. I asked you to not. And now you're gone. Sophia, on it. Thank you, man. Pretty chill. I don't know. It's September. February 14th. I think this day is bullshit. And like if you celebrate it, cool. But I think it is a commercialized day for companies to capitalize on taking your fucking money to try to tell you when, where, and how that you're supposed to show love or affection for the person that you love while they profit off of it. And the fact that they have kids doing it in school, to me, is fucking ridiculous because this holiday has absolutely nothing to do with children. It's for consenting adults, not kids that are 4 or 5 fucking years old in school asking little Tommy or little Billy if you want to be my Valentine. Little Jenny or little Molly doesn't need to be asking these boys or vice versa to be their fucking Valentine. Stop it. It's stupid. Stop involving the kids in this shit. It pisses me the fuck off. I don't even have kids. But when I see it on the news, it disgusts me. It pisses me off. I don't like it. And I think the way that these corporations have indoctrinated the fucking people and the public to participate in these bullshit fucking commercialized holidays and to tell you when you need to show love or affection or attention or fucking anything else towards one specific subject. I'm fucking tired of it. There. What up, Rayanne? You had a tarot card and a Bible. I don't know. I don't know. You know, if you want to come up in here and put it in here once, that's fine. I'll acknowledge it. I said what I said, and I asked you to not do it again. You know what I mean? I'm not fucking copying Hutch or nothing, but I don't do that shit in my fucking channel. I'll ask you real nice. Or just ask you in general to not fucking say it if you said it again. And then if you say it again, that's it. You're out of here. Boom. If you were in my house and you did this fucking same thing, I'm going to show you where the motherfucking door is. That's how this YouTube thing works. You come on this screen, you're in my fucking house. Or particularly this moment, you're in my truck with me. So if we were sitting next to each other having a conversation and you said something about fucking God, and I was like, yeah, that's cool, man. Fucking, I don't want to talk about it. And then literally 18 seconds later, sorry, I've had a lot of caffeine and a lot of marijuana this morning, so I'm wound up a little fuck tight. But if you were sitting next to me in my truck right here and you said it and I asked you, okay, cool, man, I don't want to talk about it. And then 15 seconds later, you talked about it again. I'm pulling the truck over. I'm opening the fucking door. And I'm telling you to get out. You should probably call your wife, sister, boyfriend, cousin, or fucking brother to come pick you up because you need a ride. So that's kind of what happened here, except you just got booted out of the chat. I feel like words are coming very good today. Maybe I'm in that perfect balance of caffeine, THC, mindset, and attitude. Maybe I found that perfect balance today right now. pimp hand, right? Other than that, I have been paying attention to the Nancy Guthrie thing. Well, I've been paying attention to the people that are paying attention to it. It stinks. It stinks. I don't know what it stinks like. I don't know exactly which direction the stink is coming from, but it stinks. I get a lot of time by myself. I listen to a lot of shit in my fucking headphones, whether it's music or news stories or whatever. So I've been listening to a lot of this stuff, people that are covering it, people that are there. The press conferences coming out, the evidence coming out. It stinks. I don't know. It's weird. It's very weird. And I just had a conversation before I came on here with somebody about it too, because this person has kind of been paying attention to it. And she's more of a Guthrie fan than I am. Like, I just know who she is, and I could give a fuck less about Savannah, to be honest. Like, I don't care. It's just, it's interesting to me. The crime stuff is interesting to me. I don't know why. I watch a lot of like cold case files and Dateline and fucking true crime and stuff like that. I just, for whatever reason, I like to listen to it. It's interesting. So that's kind of like what it is with this. It's just interesting. And even one of the guys that was down there, like live streaming the activity, was kind of interviewing one of the. He was like a real estate guy. He was putting the real estate signs in the ground, and he was kind of interviewing him, and even that guy had said that it feels like a real life Dateline type thing that they were watching in front of them. It was kind of cool. Well, not cool, but you know what I mean. Just interests me. But it smells funny. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what it is. Hopefully they'll at least find her or something, because that's just sad regardless, whatever. If it was my grandma or something, I'd be upset. I'd be wanting them to find my grandma. That's all I have to say about that. But shit, what are we, 28 and a half minutes just about? We'll go for a few more minutes. I need to get a new flag. My flag's looking a little ratty. But it's hard to find a flag that's made in the United States. Yeah. You know what I am going to do today, probably when I get off here, is I'm going to redo the truck. I showed y'all this before. This is my wood plaque that Shorty made me. Right now it's stuck with double-sided Velcro, but it's kind of ready to fall off because it don't like sticking to the fabric. So I'm going to fucking redo this here and take this off and put new tape on this and stick this to the back window so it's there center in the back window. It'll cover up this from here, and I think I'm going to figure out how to put that temperature thing outside. So I got a couple hours left of daylight, so that's probably what I'll do after I put wood in the truck, is pull it back. I might go up to the road. I don't know, because my driveway is still kind of full of ice. And vacuum out my truck and redo that. I got to wash the windows, but I don't know if I'll do that today. She needs a little cleaning. I don't like it when it's when it's too dusty and dirty and fucking grungy. You know, I'm in and out of this thing plowing and doing tree work and shit. She gets grunged up pretty good. I take it to the car wash on a regular basis to get this fucking salt and shit off of it. I spray it down at least twice a week because they just keep that treatment shit on the roads. But I like nice shit. I don't mind that I don't mind working it. It's what it's made for. It's what it's built for. But when it's all done, like even the chainsaws and shit, you know, I like to blow out the saws at least a couple times a week with the air hose. Blow all that sawdust and oil out of the nooks and crannies and fucking the air filter. And we got little battery operated blowers. We blow out the trucks, you know, at least once or twice a week. Hose them down. Just because you use your shit doesn't mean your shit can't look nice. And that's how you keep it looking nice. This truck, I've said it before. I said it again. I love this truck. Love it. So I'm going to do everything I can to take care of it, make it look nice, and last as long as possible. Something's wrong with it, I check it. I see what's going on. I've seen a little red fluid. That was a baby hawk. That was fucking cool as shit. I seen a little red fluid on the snow from the other day. Red fluid, that's transmission. So I'm like, fuck, great. What's going on? So I started looking at it. I thought it was one thing, but it actually wasn't. It turned out to be my my dump body. For some reason, the pressure valve, I don't know, it might have some shit in it. I gotta fucking clean it out or something. It's popping a little fluid, but I'm getting that addressed right away. It's just that, you know, have nice shit. You know what I mean? Wipe your shit down. That's all it takes. You do this shit with a wet paper towel. Wipe your shit down. What? Even my blue truck. Not to be on a soapbox or nothing, but my old blue truck. That truck was 35 years old. I'd still take it to the car wash. I'd still wipe down the inside. I still vacuum the fucking seats front and back. You know, I still kept that thing looking nice, just because it was old and a Chevy. Didn't mean it couldn't look nice, you know. Especially the older I've gotten, I have learned to take more care of my shit. Because I don't want to buy it again. I don't want to do it again. Buy once, cry once. It's way easier to maintain it along the way than it is to spend a fortune or be down without it, you know. Like what I blew and this was my bad. I don't know if I shared it with y'all or not, but I had failed as a prepper. I didn't have any spare hoses for my plow. And back a couple storms ago, I blew a plow line at like 4 something in the morning. My nose is mad stuffy all of a sudden. What up, Raleigh? I am in Eastern Connecticut. Fuck off, Jacob. Feels like 4:30 in the morning. I didn't have an extra line and nothing was open until I think 7:30. So I lost those 3 hours of plowing my accounts. Had to wait till the place opened, and one place didn't have it. I had to go to another place and then the time down to fix it. So what did I do? When I got the right hose, I went back in and I bought the rest of what they had. It was only 2, but still. Now I can replace both lines if they break again. Oversight on my part. Never let it happen again. Yeah. What up, Elusive? Damn, I wish I could send the link, but I'm going to bounce off of here real quick because I got some things to do. But that was my haul. If y'all want to see it, go back and check out what I got from the military surplus store. Nothing fancy, but was there 11 y'all? Most of y'all probably in here, but I'll show it again right quick. Recap. I got 2 mini foldable shovels. Not going to take the other one. I got 2 of those. I got a little thing of pepper spray. A new canteen with the case. We got the little Flint ferro rod fire starter kit there. The Sparky. And we got 2 Mountain House meals, chicken teriyaki, and chicken and dumplings. So that was $98. Hold on. Hold on. I will show you receipts, except for where it came from. I'm not going to OPSEC. My bad. 98.85. 98.85. So not bad. Not bad for a gift certificate. I just totally went squirrel. Yeah. Yep. So, all right, man. I'm going to go do what the hell I got to do. Y'all enjoy the rest of your afternoon. And peace.